Hello lovely people, welcome back to this channel. I am on the street. This is the most unnerving thing I've ever done, but it's time for another video. This isn't the video I was planning to make. I was going to something else, it cancelled, so instead I am off to Choir of Man and I am standing. Never done that before, so yeah, come along and we'll see what we get up to. And we're back at home. This video is actually getting filmed way after the actual trip. So sorry, but basically my health hasn't been the best and I haven't really had a chance to film. Still not great, but I needed to do these videos, so here we are. But yes, the Choir of Man, this trip to the show was kind of sudden. So small backstory, we're not getting into it because it hurt at the time. I had plans to meet my friend, I had got myself a rush ticket to go and see something else, and with just under 2 hours to go, we were given a text message saying, hey, this is Today Tix, your show has been cancelled. Cue me sitting, or standing really, on Oxford Street because I wanted to pop into one shop and they don't really open until 12. So there was me waiting outside a shop for it to open, literally scrolling through my phone going, oh my god, what can I see? Normally I'd have no qualms about booking something different, but the train I was taking home basically had been an early train that I would normally ever take, but my brain had worked out that I could catch that train if I went to go and see Bronco Billy, which is what I was planning to see. And because my brain was like, right, starts at 2:30, this is that, there we go, let's book that train ticket. Lo and behold, I could not. I could not go and see Bronco Billy, and I was like, I don't know what to do. So I was literally scrolling on Today Tix, like I said. There was a few options, but not many of them really worked out my time schedule. So where do I go when I need a quick show, which I'm going to really enjoy? Choir of Man. So I went to their page on Today Tix. I'd clearly missed the lottery and Rush. It is just Rush for Choir of Man. Anyway, I'd missed that, and the only 2 spaces available were for standing. Now I am going to discuss standing in more detail in my next video, but it was a new experience, something I'd never done before, and Like I said, I will be getting into it a bit more detail, although probably not a lot of detail, but enough that I can make into 2 videos, because I've done standing versus sitting on other shows, so I thought I might as well do it for Choir of Man. But yes, I did standing. It was an interesting experience. Like I said, we'll get into it in more detail in the next video, but safe to say I really enjoyed Returning to the Jungle, even though I hadn't seen it. I hadn't seen it. I don't know. I don't know how to not cancel out what I need to say. I had seen it quite recently. I saw it in October time last year. Again, when a show got cancelled, it is my go-to show when that happens, apparently, because it's happened twice. But yeah, I really enjoyed going to see the show again, and actually it worked out quite well because it was just before the cast change happened, so it was nice to see that cast before the next one goes in. So now I've got that ramble over with, we should probably explain what this video is all about. If you've never been here before and you probably think this video is a waste of space, that's fine. Please just click off. Don't leave me a message because my brain can't deal with messages like that. But what we do in this video, we talk about Seat, of which I didn't have one, and we talk about the theatre and any trigger warnings or content warnings. So let's get those out of the way, because this show does not really have any trigger warnings or content warnings. There is no loud noises, there is no visible guns or visible anything like that. There is a slight mention of mental health and how COVID has affected it, and how people need to talk about things instead of bottling them up. However, that's not, in my eyes, a trigger or a content warning. It is a message that everyone needs to project. It's better to get it out than to bottle it up. And the fact that they work with Calm, who are campaign against living miserably, is a joy. I'm so grateful and so glad that they have made that partnership. So yeah, there's that. Now on to the theatre and the toilets. Firstly, Arts Theatre. Love it as a venue. It's right next to Leicester Square. Theatre, no. No. It is right next to Leicester Square tube station. Literally, you find an exit, you take that exit. Sooner rather than later, you'll find yourself at the Arts. It's also really close to a Pret, which is very helpful if, unlike my last 2 trips to see this show, you have time to kill beforehand because you can go and get a coffee. Lovely. However, the toilet situation and the waiting for the auditorium to open section, otherwise known as front of house, is quite tight. It is basically one large bar area towards the back of that bar area. So you've got the bar here, towards the back is the box office, ticket office area. Just to the right of the bar as you come in is where the merch is sold, and then you have an upstairs section and a downstairs section, otherwise known as the top and the bottom, or the circle and the stalls. To my knowledge, I have never sat upstairs. This is not me being it's just the way that I've bought tickets in the past. But to my knowledge, there is only one set of toilets. They are on the lower level. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But they are on right next to the stalls door, and I don't know about the men's because I've never been there with a man. I'm probably wrong there. But the women's toilets in the stalls at the Arts are tight. There is 3 cubicles, 3 sinks, and it's not the widest space. It's not overly claustrophobic, should I say, but it isn't luxurious. Let's just leave it there, put it there. Yeah, just be prepared to have a squash and a squeeze, and don't take large bags in if you can help it. Saying all that though, would I return to watch Choir of Man at the venue? Of course I would. I have now seen the show there 3 times. I've also seen the show once on a tour, and like I said, it is a 90-minute show. It has funny moments, it has moments where you can sing and dance. You can also film little clips, which is really fun when you're doing like TikTok videos or vlog videos like this. If you ever want me to upload any of the bits in full, then let me know. I don't obviously film the full show. I just film little clips, usually the same clips every time because the same bits always make me titter. And the encore song, which is The Parting Glass, always melts my heart. That show has such a party atmosphere. You could get caught on the head with a coaster if it's thrown in a specific way. You may get crisps, you may even get beer, but there we go. That is pretty much that. So yeah, I'm going to silence myself here because I've rambled for long enough, and I have a couple more videos to film on this little show, so look forward to those. But yeah, I'm going to leave this video here and say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know your thoughts and feelings on Choir of Man down below. But I hope to see you soon. Cheerio, farewell, goodbye.